I was warned about this question.
Oh man.
You know, I'm just a regular guy.
Mm-hmm.
I live in Blairsville. I have a day job. I work as a project manager for electrical contractor. I grew up around Indiana. Right after high school, I went into service. I was in the Marine Corps for 6 years, and then came back to the area. And you know, I have 4 beautiful children. My wife Michelle, say hi baby. She's awesome. So I'm just a family man, and trying to play my music and have some fun while I'm doing it.
And what are your kids' names, you know?
My oldest is Rachel, then there's Joshua, Jacob, and Katie.
Alright, good morning, God. And once a Marine, always a Marine?
Yes.
Is that right?
And also my wife has a son as well from a previous marriage, and his name's Noah, and he's 18.
18, wow. So how do you have time to do this when you got 5 kids running around?
Yeah,
But young adults.
It's tough.
Yeah? Well, God bless you. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for your service. We appreciate that. And, you know, you have a unique perspective in terms of when we talk about service, because you've been in the service. Before we get into the music, I thought that'd be a tough question, but in the state of what's going on, and I know we don't get into politics, but are you following what's happening with this North Korea and all that kind of stuff?
Lightly,
Okay.
yeah. I don't get into a lot of the details, but I watch reports on it and things like that.
Are things different now? Do you think things are different now? Is we're in a different place, or is it just much of the same?
I don't know. I think everything's. I don't think there's really anything new. I think it's much of the same.
Okay, much the same. Okay. Just you know, people say, oh, it's kind of see things you've never seen before.
History
Okay.
repeats itself.
You grew up in Blairsville?
No, I grew up around Indiana, a little town called Ernest, just north of Indiana.
What was Ernest like when you grew up? Because when
Ernest?
we go through it, it's kind of like, here's Ernest, there's Ernest.
Right.
So what was it like growing up?
It was awesome. I really am thankful that I grew up in a little town like that. You didn't have many choices on who you hung out with.
Yeah.
And you didn't have much to do. So, you know, in the summertime, we were either playing baseball, damming up the creek, or building a cabin in the woods. All right, this here's a song by Lee Brice called I Drive Your Truck. I really like this song because, you know, I was in the service, and I was fortunate enough to be able to come back home, and my family was fortunate enough to have me come back home, and, you know, that's not always the case. So this song just talks a little bit about that. 89 cents in the ashtray, a half-empty bottle of Gatorade rolling in the floorboard. That dirty Braves cap on the dash, dog tags hanging from the rear view, an old school can, cowboy boots, and a gold army shirt folded in a bag. This thing burns gas like crazy, but that's alright. People got their ways of coping, and I got mine. And I drive your truck, I roll every window down, and I burn up every back road in this town. I find a fear, I tear it up till all the pain's a cloud of dust. Just sometimes I drive your truck. Leave that radio playing, same old country station where you left it. Yeah, man, I crank it up. You probably punch my arm right now if you saw this tear rolling down my face. Hey, man, I'm trying to be tough. Mama asked me this morning if I'd been by your grave. That flag and stone anywhere I feel you anyway. And I drive your truck, and I roll every window down, and I burn out every back road in this town. I find a field, I tear it up to all the pains that cloud up and dust. Yes, sometimes I drive your truck. I prayed, said goodbye, shook my fist and asked God why. These days I'm missing you this much. And I drive your truck, I roll every window down, and I burn up every back road in this town. I find a field, I tear it up to all the pains that cloud up and dust. Yes, sometimes, yeah, brother, sometimes I drive your truck. I drive your truck. Hope you don't mind.